Jerick McKinnon, nicknamed the Jet, will take a knee. Colorado up in motion. They will hand it to the former Florida State Seminole. That's Dalvin Cook. Back-to-back carries for Cook, who is nearly a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Back will be playing linebacker.
First throw for Keenum. Great protection. Looking down the field for Thielen. What a throw, and he got it. What a throw. What a throw.
Well, here's Adam Thielen right here. Just a little double move, and surprised that Vernon Hargreaves tried to interfere and do the right thing to prevent the big play, maybe get away with a no call, but Adam Thielen with the concentration and the trust that he's developed not only with Sam Bradford.
Cook already his third carry. Keenum wide open and still on his feet and close to the goal line. The I formation, and they'll give it to Cook. He's had a big opening series. No signal given. And he appears short. They'll try it again. And it is a first career touchdown.
Touchdown, what a thrill for that young man. Let's take a look at the surge of the offensive line up front. Nick Easton does a good job of getting the initial pushback, and Dalvin Cook does get across that line. They are reviewing it upstairs. Let's see if that ball is.
This has been an adventure for Kai Forbath already this year. He's missed 2 of them, but this one is good. First NFL touchdown. Now Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers will try and answer. Taking a knee. They give it to Jacquizz Rodgers. This is a stifling Minnesota defense. First throw of the day. Winston steps up and delivers a strike. So the man who steps in there for him, the rookie out of Penn State. Play fake one way, roll Winston the other way, and a strike, and that's a #1 pick. Mike Evans, by the way, is back into the game. Jackson, about 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, into the hands of Evans. 4-man rush. And Winston gets rid of the ball, and Brate came out of nowhere. And it's right down the middle.
You can almost say that for both teams.
After the Blair Walsh situation here in Minnesota. McKinnon's going to bring it out. 7 yards out of his own end zone. And not a good decision for Jerick McKinnon. Will answer the call. Spun down is Cook. Second down and 9. Great protection, and that's Cook out of the backfield.
Catch one early to get him involved.
And this time they find Diggs on a short crossing route.
Illegal use of the hands. Hands to the face. Offense number 71.
So they converted a first down. Now it's 3rd down and 12. And across the middle, it's Diggs to the 30, so they get the first down after all. He asked Keenum point blank, was it different practicing with the first unit and getting all the quote-unquote reps this week? His 26th start. Looking for the long ball again, and he slightly overthrew the intended. They converted 3rd and 12 a moment ago. Now 3rd and 10, and again looking down the field. What a catch! No, it came out of there and looked like Diggs had it momentarily. These corners of Tampa Bay.
Well, their best cover corner, in my opinion, Grimes, is out. So you go after the replacement and test him early, and Ryan Smith does a great job of playing the football.
On the punt. Throwing on first down. Quick out. A little too tall for Evans. Blitz coming.
His man.
Anger among the very best in all the NFL. Fair catch signaled for.
There was a member of the kicking team that went out of bounds on his own. That is a 5-yard penalty. Minnesota has elected to re-kick the ball. 4th down.
So they'd have the ball at the 10. They're going to do better than that. A lot better than that. The season still had 5.5 sacks, and now Keenum to a wide open Diggs. It looked like he dropped it.
So those intermediate routes are going to be open.
Boy, Cook slammed David. Keenum, third down, quick out, reception made, and hanging on this time. Spinning out of a tackle is Cook. Drive, but stalling and leading to a field goal. Keenum steps up, throws, and is that a catch? It is by Diggs. Diggs looking at the hand saying, I can catch it after dropping one a short while ago.
Well, the whole key to Case Keenum, right? Don't step out and back in the pocket. Step up and into the pocket. Right there, he's sitting it, and he stepped up into the pocket, allowed himself, being a shorter quarterback, to find the throwing lane and deliver a timing pass to Stephon Diggs.
Play fake, and they dump it off to Thielen. 3 catches, 38 yards for Diggs. This is Cook. And now it is Cook taking the snap from center.
Penalty on the play, as the Vikings had a correct and accurate line of scrimmage.
It's a 3rd down and 7. Blitz coming. And wide open again is Thielen, and that is a 1st down at the 11-yard line.
This is where Case Keenum's feeling more comfortable in this offense. Right here is the blitz. Now, he was audibling, so he checked out, but then he came back into it, so he knows he's one-on-one with Chris Conte. And I would think if you're the Vikings and Pat Shermer, the offensive coordinator, that's the matchup that you like. Adam Thielen one-on-one with Chris Conte in space. But the patience of Case Keenum right there, Tom?
Slow to get up, and he leaves for the sidelines. This is Dalvin Cook. Shakes one tackle, but can't outrun the host of Tampa Bay.
Never dropped the football. What a great route runner.
Well, they know that here. There's Diggs. And inside the 5. They fake it to him. And under heavy pressure, Keenum just throws it up in the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Offside, defense number 95 lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. Holding, defense number 43. That 5-yard penalty results in an automatic 1st down.
They spot it at the 2-yard line. Keenum rolling right, and it is a touchdown to Jarius Wright. Remember him? That's right, Jarius Wright, a forgotten man in this Minnesota offense, but not now.
Well, he's a trusted man, because all he does is make plays when he gets his opportunity. And right there with Case Keenum, you saw the mobility that maybe Sam Bradford doesn't have, that Case can bring to the table on a natural sprint out, working Jarius Wright in a one-on-one. And again, they're working on this secondary.
He has 5 offensive snaps or fewer.
I see you.
What a start, though, for Keenum. My, oh, my. They let that one bounce. Goes Reedy. Well, that's a curious decision there by Reedy. Trying to hurry up as Winston to snap the football. This is Rodgers. Cuts it back to the inside and then run down by Tom Johnson. Rodgers again, and again it is Johnson. The feeling this is an important series for the Buccaneers. Read beautifully by Griffin. He had 2 sacks and a loss to the Steelers. Jared Allen, he has become one of the top sackers in all of football. 2-time Pro Bowler, just signed a contract extension. Fair catch at the 42 by Sherrill. As the Detroit Lions come to town, there's Diggs in motion. You said that's what they do, Chris Peelman. He may have heard footsteps right there. 2nd down and 10. Good protection. Thielen is sure-handed as they come, brother. That's an 11-yard gain.
Well, we talked about Tampa's max protection. Minnesota goes max protection, 2-man route. And they know that they have an advantage, that their skill right now is outplaying Tampa's skill, meaning that wide receivers are outplaying the back end. They just give them time to develop. And Thielen, you put it in an 8-foot radius, he's usually going to come down with the football.
They hand it to Latavius Murray, but thrives on it. Cook. He ran into a tackle and then ran through the tackle. There is a penalty flag down.
Holding. Offense. Number 62. 10-yard penalty.
Taking one way, come back the other way. How about that by Levante David? After missing a couple of plays, third down and forever. Very short game till halftime, but the Buccaneers need something to happen on this drive offensively. They look very, very good on that opening drive. Stalled. Jameis put it up on first down. Wide open to Sean Jackson. Just for 21 yards. They've done a nice job on him. That's Xavier Rhodes. Looking for Evans here. And that's Rhodes. Rhodes, a first-round draft pick out of Florida State. This is Adam Humphries. Well, he got good blocking right there. Short drop. Evans on a slant. Play fake. Rodgers down the field. And it's intercepted by Trey Waynes in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. And Jameis forced one there and pays the price. So Dalvin Cook in the backfield. They fake it to him. They roll the other way. Keenum will run it. And tiptoes out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Dump it off to Dalvin Cook. And he steps out of bounds. 2:45. Looking to Diggs. And he's all the way to the 30-yard line. What a day so far for Stephon Diggs. 5 catches, now 91 yards. Boy, Case Keenum, what a game.
Well, if the corner, the safety is up, TJ Ward's up, so the corner's responsibility, he has to be off and inside. Chris Conte is up. You have no safety help.
6th start. Dalvin Cook. Good running room. That'll be a gain of 9. They'll stay on the ground, but Cook. He takes a big hit, but hangs onto the line. You know they're inside the 20, and they have all those timeouts. Looking to the end zone for Diggs. He went up and got it. And a touchdown for Stephon Diggs. Good snap, good hold, and he's now 3 out of 3 today.
His quarterback, so all the playbook is open.
I think that's a great point, Chris. The fact that Sherman. They're going to put it up, try to get some points here. That's Cameron Brate, the tight end. Good protection.
What a catch.
Traffic. What a catch indeed by Humphries. Already this year in his Tampa Bay debut. Winston throws to the sideline. It looked like contact over there. 20 yards of offense here. Under 30 to go. Pump fake. And that's way overthrown. Pro Bowl players a year ago. Snap. Bobbled by Winston. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. As they can get after the quarterback. Oh, short. Straight, really short. But nobody's going to come up and get the ball. Boy, Sherrills comes up and gets that thing. They've got the ball at about the 38-yard line. Good offensively last week in a loss to Pittsburgh.
Faces having his way. The protection's held up for the Vikings.
Reedy from the 3-yard line. Buccaneers get the football to begin the second half, and he's stuffed at the 22. Penalty flag.
During the return, holding receiving team number 52. 10-yard penalty. First down.
In Florida. So devastating for so many down there, and I know there are a lot of you watching right now for that matter. So Winston flushed out of the pocket, and he will run it short of a first down. Third down, bobbled snap again, and it's incomplete. 0 for 5. Minnesota should get excellent field position. Fair catch, and they will. Case Keenum, the best half of his NFL career.
Comfortable within this offense.
Gets rid of it quickly, and we've already talked about Diggs.
Tampa Bay.
His free play, although I don't see a flag down. Yes, it is. And this is going to go for a touchdown for Diggs. He just realized the defender almost got him.
Well, he was held on the route. He was grabbed by the shoulder.
Diggs might hear a little something from his head coach there, Mike Zimmer. about celebrating too early.
On the road, and certainly the injuries have played a big part in this. Not to take away from the performance of the Vikings so far.
Keenum having the best day of his career. Lots of running room for Reedy. The kicker finally runs him out of bounds. All right, now Winston and the Bucs work to do. Season ago.
Down here at the bottom.
Yep, they get the ball to him. And he does a beautiful job of reading a block.
For the horse collar.
Play, one by each team. Holding, number 69, offense. Personal foul, horse collar tackle, number 55 of the defense. Both fouls will offset. Replay, third down.
Wow. Winston fires, and a catch made by Brayton, and another penalty flag in the secondary. First down. And not much running room there. Crossing pattern, that's Deshaun Jackson. Trying to get into the end zone for the first time today, and that they will do on a touchdown reception made by Cameron Brayton. And a point after by Folk is good. Moss is the only Minnesota Viking ever to have more receptions his first 2 years with this franchise. Be able to get up, as you saw, and walk off the field. Keenum steps up, and the catch is made. Tampa Bay defense, but he's had all day to throw on virtually every throw. This time he's flushed out of the pocket, and they'll slide down.
100 yards.
Holding, defense number 92. That 5-yard penalty is enforced from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
Ciao.
Cook is back in there. And of course, there were a lot of questions about Cook coming out of college. There were a series of incidents at Florida State, which certainly threw up red flags. Good run there by Cook, and another penalty. Really
Holding.
Upset.
Offense number 19.
That's because it's on
10-yard
him.
penalty. Second down.
Uh-oh. Almost got there. And then Thielen. We're going to keep throwing it. And a catch made by C.J. Ham, and he barrels his way inside the 38.
That's the problem for the Bucs.
Back to the ground with Dalvin Cook. Boy, he just keeps breaking out of tackles. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Carries 80 yards for Cook. And that catch is made by the tight end, Kyle Rudolph. Cook denied the end zone. Single-parent households, and how important that is to give them a well-rounded upbringing. That's incomplete on the throw to the end zone. Made 21 straight field goal attempts. Second longest streak in the NFL, and you can tack on another one, 22.
Full start. Offense number 69. 5-yard penalty. First down.
This game has been no contest.
As you pointed out, to have a big day.
That's Evans, and that's a hearty collision in that secondary with Sendejo. Going back to his favorite target once more. It's off the line of scrimmage, all the way back there by the 42. That ball came out of the hands of Winston. That's a pass, incomplete pass. Only 1 of 6 on third down. Looking for Jackson. He was held back there, and yeah, here comes the flag. I mean, anybody could have seen that. That's Tremaine Brock. He had a hold of Deshaun Jackson's jersey at about the 35-yard line.
That's who you attack, the new guy.
Interference. Defense number 24. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Oh, boy. Humphreys took a lick. They get a snap off before the end of the quarter, looking for Deshaun Jackson, and he goes up to get it. He beat Tremaine Brock, and that is a touchdown for Deshaun Jackson. And the point after is good. Problem is they can't make a stop on defense. I mean, they held him to a field goal the last try rather than a touchdown. But so now Keenum and company with the football, and it's incomplete on first down. First second play off the game clock. And now Cook bottled up at the line of scrimmage. Lured down into the hands of Jarius Wright, and he is short of a first down. Oh, they almost got it. And coming up to get it is Reedy. Nearly an entire quarter to play. Winston and the Buccaneers with the ball. And it's Humphries to midfield, a first down. Great protection again. And an interception by Zendejo. Still on his feet across midfield. And run out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. 12.5 to go. Cook. Well, this is, of course, their first road game. They were supposed to have opened the season in Miami. And look at Keenum. It was interesting looking at that Tampa Bay sideline a moment ago as Cook is down to the 20. And that is Golston. Third down throw. That's a conservative throw to Cook. And then they're to wrap him up, denying him a first down. And he comes back in the game to play and to finish this game. For the old days, he said, you know, I have some of it in me. I'm working on trying to cut down that mentality a little bit.
Snap infraction. Offense. The center moved the ball. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Winston fires across the middle. Juggled.
Right now, their best cover corner man.
It's another bobbled snap. Are you kidding me? Did he come down with that ball, Adam Humphries?
Defend his team.
You know, we ask general managers all the time, and of course your brother Rick Spielman is a GM here of these Minnesota Vikings. Program like that, playing national championship games 2 years in a row. You mean to tell me of all the offensive linemen that get drafted? Jameis. And Winston looking at Evans and finds him. He dropped it. We've got Evans in a slot this time. And into traffic. It's batted into the air, and Harrison Smith intercepts it. Well, Jameis threw back to Evans into triple coverage. And it looked like Zendejo was the one who broke it up, popped it into the air, and an easy pick for Harrison. Vikings did not force a turnover the first 2 games. They've taken it away 3 times today.
In this play, first of all, his pre-snap read is this guy. Evans at 6'5" on 6 foot Eric Kendricks right there. Now the problem is on our next shot, you're going to see that Jameis Winston's eyes never come off of Evans, so that moves Zendejo, Harrison Smith, everybody there, because they're not stretched down the field because of the 12th defender, which is the back line of the end zone, and they get a great break on the ball.
In passing yards and touchdowns, and he has played like that kind of quarterback here today. Of course, they know all about next week. The Detroit Lions won their first 2 games. That'll be a first down for Dalvin Cook and maybe more. Across midfield and down to the 45
for him.
What a day it has been for Dalvin Cook.
Running game last year.
McKinnon again. And down to the 40. Third down coming up, Peter. Lions winning their first 2 games of the year. They overwhelmed the Giants last Monday night. And now Keenan will try to dive for a first down. He looked like he was short.
Nice Louis Vuitton stores.
Boy, you are tough. There's Cook. Golly, Peter, how do you take that kind of heat?
I don't deserve this.
No, you don't. You don't. Look in the restaurant, got people buying drinks. Let's check in with Carissa. 5 NFL seasons. We mentioned he finished college. His career there as the NCAA's all-time leader in passing yards and touchdowns, and a career day for Case Keenum today. He only